What's up, Swig Squad? T with the Diva here. And I'm coming to y'all today with a review. Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 10. Housewives of Potomac is a little, I guess I can't say it's starting off because we on Season 10. We on Episode 10. So it's just a little dry this season. I think it's just a little dry. The episode opens up. Gizelle is talking to the girls. I love these scenes. I wish that Gizelle can talk to her girls every episode. I love to see her talk to her girls, her conversations with her girls, and you know how close they are and how cool that they are with her. I love to see it. It reminds me of my girls. It's just that my girls aren't that close in age like hers is. They sitting there and they talking to her about how hard it is to work for jobs. I'm like, tell me about it. I hate it. Oh my gosh, it's horrible and it doesn't get any better. That's why y'all should do something that y'all love to do, because if you do something you love, you don't work a day in your life. Remember that. They saying they sick of jobs and they ready to leave. They're also saying that they're ready to go, but they don't want to leave Gizelle. I think they said that just to make her feel better, but I bet they can't wait to get out of that damn house. I'm sure they can't wait. And Gizelle starts talking to them about, well, first she had to check Mia, and she had to do a little side comment, like, because remember Mia said that her girls was trying to sneak some little boys in. Gizelle caught it on the cameras, and Gizelle said that don't check for her girls because one of them had like a 4.2 GPA and one of them had like a 3.9. So don't check for her girls. So what if they got boys sneaking in? They still doing what they gotta do and making sure they bring them grades in. So don't worry about what she got going on with her girls and what they got going on with their boyfriends. That's their business. Sweep your own front porch, Mia. Gizelle starts telling them about the will that her dad had. She said that somebody illegally signed off. She said that her dad's will had been illegally altered and signed off on. I'm not sure. She said she was at the hospital every second, so I'm not sure exactly what anybody could have done to illegally change or alter that. But I do hope she gets to the bottom of it, because I know one thing is for certain and two things for sure. He definitely, if he didn't leave Gizelle a dime, he was gonna do something for those girls. So I don't know who would have switched over anything or had the chance to switch anything, especially while she was there. But hey, you know, people do all kind of stuff nowadays. I hope she can definitely catch them and get into the legal realm of that, so that she can make sure that those girls, you know, have something in their future. We cut to Stacey and boring TJ, Mr. Virgin Man. I don't hate. I don't even know these people, but I cannot stand him. He is so corny. He is very stuffy and corny. And it's like, I'm not even tripping on the whole virgin part and the whole saving yourself for marriage. I can dig it, but he just stuffy. Everything he do, his facial expressions, the way he responds to stuff, the things that he get somewhat fake angry about, the stuff he fake woke about, the stuff he say to her, like his comments that he made, he just corny to me. That's all. And it don't have nothing to do with his choice to wait until marriage to, indulge. So they sitting there lame and corny. Stacey's trying to make him sound like he improves the quality of her life. So she's trying to make it seem like he make her life better. But I think she only saying that because she really like him so much. And I know what it is. I know what it is to like somebody. And I know what it is to try to compensate for where they don't show up. And you gonna make it like they make your life easier or your life better, but it's like, in what way? What do he do to make your life better? I mean, he fill your days up with conversation and arts and crafts and stuff, and then y'all go work out. But what do he do to, improve the quality of your everyday life? I can't see that. But so they conversing. I could not talk. I would not. I couldn't even talk to him, and especially how his facial expressions and how he just his eyes just buck out of his head, and how he just so overly expressive with his face and his facial. I'd be like, boy, calm down, loosen your face up. But anyway, he was talking about her mingling at her party. And I guess he was jealous or he felt away. So he told her that because he is so boring as all get out, and she was being a good host or hostess, and she was trying to make sure that, everybody was good. And she giddy and laughing and like a little school girl. And I'm just like, girl, this man is so stuffy. He is like a 16-year-old little boy to me. But she don't see him as a red flag. She sees him as an addition to her life. So, who are we? We could say he corny and he's horrible for us, but I mean, everybody ain't for everybody. And it's somebody for everybody. Well, maybe almost somebody for everybody. But anyway, so then he gonna tell her that he wouldn't want her to talk to other people. And he said that would like make him feel away if she was to entertain other people, and in addition to him, which means that like he would want her to be exclusive to him. But it's like, you ain't even, I can't even get on you. She hadn't fucked her husband for over a year once they split up, and then she get with a dude who talk about he want to wait until marriage. Yeah, we gonna have to have a conversation. So he said that, but he knows that he can't just flat out say that to her. So he just tried to make it like, it would be a good idea for them to be exclusive, and that, he would like that. He would like if she wouldn't deal with anybody but him. He also said, because he hasn't made any commitments to her, so he knows that he can't demand that. But he was just telling her to that if she was to go and just want Stacey to just be to him, because he know that ain't nobody really gonna be with his stuffy, stiff, lame, corny behind. So he know that, she has just a tinge more personality than he does. But I believe that she would be with a white man. If she wasn't with TJ, she would be with a white man. And he seemed like he wants a piece of the pie, like as far as the housewives. Like he wants to be a part of this. He wants to be a housewife. That's what it seemed like to me. I want Stacey to move on. Stacey, you could do so much better. You are older now. You have gone through a divorce. You was with your husband for however many years y'all was together, and now you're on your way totally out of that. You don't need to jump into nothing what they got to be all stuffy and all square. You need to live, laugh, and love. That is what you need to concentrate on doing. Wendy and her sister go to dinner to meet their mama. She said that in her culture, you can only be a doctor or a lawyer. And if you want to get jiggy with it, you can choose to be an engineer. But other than that, you can't be nothing else. Wendy already threw her mama for a loop because she want to do all this teaching and talk show hosting and all of these Americanized careers that the Nigerians don't agree with. And her daughter has stepped out and embarked on a whole lot of career choices that are so away from their culture. So her mama is really not proud of that. But she wants to tell her mother that she resigned from teaching at the John Hopkins school, and she told me she want her mama to have a drink before she tell her. And I'm like, that's not a good idea. You don't want your mom to get drunk when you tell her some not so good news that she not gonna like. So, when she told her, she ended up breaking it down to her and just telling her, she just want to do some other things. She want to explore other things. And I think that Wendy's mother is happy that she getting a stipend. So it's like, girl, if it's gonna bring more money to my monthly payment that I get, do what you got to do, boo. Go ahead. I don't think Wendy mama too much care about that, but Wendy mama look good though. I think she was a little upset at first. First she was upset because Wendy interrupting that prayer that she was trying to pray. I think that once her mom was able to, hear her out, and she first got upset about that prayer. Don't interrupt me while I'm trying to say grace and I'm trying to say a prayer over our lives and to and from this restaurant and cover us from the soles of our feet to the crown of our head. Don't do this. No. But Wendy apologized for that. But her mother said that, she was, once she stopped, being appalled, she was like, okay, whatever. I'm telling y'all, Wendy mama feel like as long as she getting that little money, that little stipend, Wendy can do, hey, explore on, sweetheart. It's working out for us. Like, shoot, if my daughter wanted to explore, I wouldn't have no problem, especially if I'm getting a monthly stipend. I would be good with it, baby. Gizelle and Ashley go on speed dating. This was so boring. I was like, what is they doing? But although speed dating is something that I have always wanted to do. Like, I really do want to just speed date. I'm a people person, first of all. But also just keep having 2-minute conversations, 3-minute conversations with different guys and just talk to them, because you could tell in the beginning when they open their mouth, you could be like, nope, you gonna be a no. And then you could oh, you capping. Okay. You a mama's boy. Nope, I'm not doing it. Okay, next. So you really don't need a whole lot of time. So I have always wanted to do something like the speed dating thing. So I got to look into that. But anyway, Gizelle and Ashley, they go on the speed dating thing. And they had 3 rounds. And I guess they were supposed to choose a partner for one another. Gizelle partner that was supposed to be with her, Namaste. What was his name? Namaste, Namzi. I forgot his name, but he was dark-skinned, bald-head. She said she got a type. He was dark-skinned, bald-head, African-American man. He looked okay. Ashley looked like she wanted to just jump on a table and just tongue down every man that she was attracted to, that she liked. She just was ready to just, let's get it on. She looked like she just was undressing every man that sat down with her eyes. She really just looked like she wasn't interested in what they were saying. She just wanted to jump their bones. That's all. But Gizelle picked Josh for Ashley. And so they went on, they picked their partners or whatever after the rounds was over. Gizelle got Namaste, Nami. Ashley went with the farmer. FarmersOnly.com. She went with FarmersOnly.com, Josh. So, we'll see how that go. Ray and Karen, they get together. Karen wants so bad to blame somebody else because she chose to drive drunk and got caught and caught a DUI. And she really wants somebody else to be involved. So it's Ray's fault because Ray wasn't supporting her at that time and she was depressed and it seemed like every time she talked to somebody, it's somebody else's fault. She wants to make this somebody else's fault so bad besides hers. So I have not heard her take accountability not one time. But she is definitely going to make sure that she blames somebody else. I hate that. Ray just looking at her, listening to her like, I don't care what you saying. I wasn't in that car. I was nowhere around you. You probably was coming from your little sneaky link house. So I don't even care. And that's the second one she done caught, allegedly. She just, rich people, I told y'all, wealthy people be getting, like, for real. They be getting, like, I be watching these body cam videos, like from when the police pull people over for DUIs and then they put them in the middle of the street and make them walk a straight line and say they ABCs backwards and all that stuff. It be a whole lot of wealthy people that be like, do you know who I am? And can I just give you some money and just go home? They be so entitled. It just be crazy how they be thinking. They be so entitled. But anyway, Mia is talking to Kay, and she talking about Gordon, and she telling Kay that she says that she don't think Ink is the kid's dad, but she just want him to be a part of them kids' life so bad. She just want Mr. Ink. Mr. Ink is probably nobody's dad, but she wants him to be a part of their family so much, other than just her little boyfriend from high school. She wants him to be, she wants Ink to be in the family. She want him to have something to do with one of those kids. Neither one of those kids are Ink's, Mia. Those kids are Gordon's, and they look just like him. They look just like Gordon. But then she starts speaking to the kids. The next scene comes. So Mia starts speaking to the kids. And she's asking them, do you guys know what marriage is? Do you guys know what divorce is? And this and this and this. And just having conversations, asking them different questions. The kids are very intelligent. Very intelligent. Gordon comes to the door. He comes in. She's trying to get Gordon on deck to speak to the children about divorce and what it means and what it entails and how you get there and all that stuff. Them kids don't care about that because the kids are still really small. And she's saying, like, I want to explain to my kids that when you're unhappy and you don't want to be in a situation that you don't have to, I want to teach them that whatever it takes for her and Ink to sound better and look better on paper. That's what she wants to explain to those kids. So G says that he don't want to talk to them about that. They kids. I don't want to keep dealing with that. But she wants them to love Ink. And them kids don't. They like, I don't want him coming. I don't want you to marry him. I don't want you to be with him. They already done said they're not going to support you being with Ink. And I'm not in agreement with nobody being with anybody they're not happy with. But I think Mia just trying too hard to shove this man down these kids' throat. And that's what I don't like. I don't like that. Let it happen organically. While he's coming around, kids are resilient. Of course they love their dads, but as long as he's respectful and playful to them and he acknowledges them and listens to them and they have a voice, he'll be their favorite person. He'll come around and they'll jump up on him on their own. I don't think she should force that or try to make it like hurry up and like Ink and let's go take a test and see if Ink is your daddy and all that stuff. I don't think that all that's necessary. But they was like mommy and daddy sitting in a tree. KISSING. I thought that was real cute. That was so cute. And then Mia gonna say, I've never climbed a tree. Girl, shut the your baby singing. Girl, just shut your ass up. She was trying to play Ink. That's what she do too. She was playing Ink and G against one another. Trying to say like, oh, Ink doesn't like G and G doesn't like. I could see the kids. I could see G and Ink, being at odds or at each other's necks because of something that Mia has said. I could see them being at odds because Mia wants it to be that way. So she's going to continue to make sure that something is said in a distasteful manner to each of them so that they won't, try to come close and be anything other than cordial. Because if they started comparing notes together, they probably would see Mia so full of her eyes brown. And it ain't gonna make no sense. And they gonna end up both not liking her. So she wants to try to keep them as separate as possible so that she can just, she can have her cake and eat it too. She can have her cake and eat it too. Even though she don't like G, but she likes where she has him most of the time. Unless she talking about his mental illness, he's mentally ill, and his mental illness. That's what she was talking to Kay about. Can you ask your boyfriend if he knows anything who can help G with this mental illness? Mia, do you know somebody that can help you with yours? Because you got a mental illness too. Yeah, so that was the end of the show. Mia is a little nerve-wracking. Gizelle is so turned down since Robin gone. I cannot even believe it. I think this is the most turned down she's been since Potomac has came on. But yeah, that was the episode. And thank you to my new subscribers. Welcome to the Swig Squad, new subscribers. Thank you to my existing subscribers. You all are so important to me. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is Tea with the Diva, and